We have a beautiful house in Rochester Hills, Michigan that we're doing a roof runoff system and a French drain. I wanted to point out a bunch of things on the downspouts. These are things you must look for. So up here, this big long gutter trough at the very top, there's no gutter on this side of the house, on this big trough. There's just one gutter on this end. See how far we're running this? This is a whole house roof runoff system. Guys just went ahead, put a catch basin 3 feet off the house. Perfect, textbook, leaf filter, riser, catch basin, wide right into the main. Now right here, we have the 3.5 inch pipe. The reason why we did that, we have this 2x3 downspout, and then look, you see how like a 4-inch pipe wouldn't fit through there? So we got the 3.5 inch pipe going through there because the 4-inch pipe does not fit. This is very common, very common. So right here we have 3 downspouts all intersecting at the same point. You got the 3.5 inch line coming through here. We got the 3.5 inch line coming through here. We have all these obstacles. 4-inch pipe does not fit through all these obstacles. We had to go underneath all these retaining walls. So we got 3.5 inch pipe coming off this 3x4. 3.5, 3.5. Got good slope. We're going under all the walls, weaving through everything. No bellies. Notice how there's no bellies. Most guys dig under these walls and they create a belly, and then they stick the pipe under it and they pull it out and they don't realize it, but they got a belly. Not this one. Look at this. The guys did a beautiful job. Really proud of this crew. Everything's on slope. It maintains slope. Now they'll pack the dirt under these retaining walls with a shovel handle. Always do that. We got a Y. Look at that manifold. Look at what they put together right there. Isn't that beautiful? 3 intersecting downspouts. 2 on 3.5 inch pipe, 1 on 4-inch pipe for the main. Go under the walk. We're going to the storm sewer. With this much slope and all the turbulence, that shingle gravel's coming down, 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 down. And then we get under the walk and boom, right to the catch basin where we're going to catch all the shingle gravel. Leaf filter on it. The guys did a beautiful job. Look at that. So we had to use the pipe that goes under the concrete. No big deal. That's not a big deal. But I'll tell you what is a big deal. This right here. It had a 4-inch grate that the grass roots and everything covered up and plugged. Went ahead, put one of our pop-ups. Now the reason why there's dirt on our ground protection mats, this is a roof runoff system, not a French drain. So this dirt goes back. So the guys pack it in really good because they don't want this to settle. You can see what he did. He ran it over with the excavator to pack it in. So you're not going to put all the dirt back in. You see all the dirt? That's what a 4-inch line does, guys. Right there. You see all that dirt that's left? All that's got to be hauled out. A 4-inch line displaces a lot of area. That's why for DIY I tell people, use a 3.5. Don't even mess with the 4-inch because what are you going to do with all this dirt unless you have a place for it? But the guys are putting in a commercial system for this homeowner, and they're tying so many 3x4s together. We want them on the 4-inch main. Everything's been calculated. Now, before the guys cover the trench, they have the homeowner out and they're running all the sprinkler zones. This is really smart. You just excavated a yard that has sprinkler lines. Before you backfill, you want to run the zones. You never know if you nick the line and you have a leak. The only way you know is if you pressurize the system. Right now, Dirk's walking the homeowner through. They're checking everything. Sure, there's lines that got to be mended and repaired, but you want to make sure you catch everything. This is how you do a professional install, treating the homeowner right, and making sure when you leave their property, it was just as you had found it.
If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. If you have any questions about yard drainage, leave them in the comments section. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.